HC, are you a Muslim, my friend? Are you a Muslim? Lord have mercy. Are you a Muslim?
Hello.
Yes, hello, hello.
Yes.
All right, what do you want to say to us?
I want to ask if Jesus said in the Bible that he is God or the Son of God.
Well, did you ever read the Bible?
Yes.
Okay, so how come you are asking me this question? Obviously, you are lying. Because if you read the Bible, you will never ask us a question. Do you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. This is Jesus talking. He said tons of times, I am the living God. This is John 8. And this is Jesus speaking. And Yeshua, which means the Messiah, spoke again to them and said, I am the living God, the light of the world. Whoever follow me shall not walk in darkness, but shall find light of life. Do you see it?
Okay. Yes.
And then Jesus, he said again and again and again, I am the living God, I who testify about myself, and my Father who has sent me testify about me. This is the second time, right?
Yes.
When Jesus says, I am the light, the Muslim, they copy that in the Quran, they say Allah is the light of the world, correct?
Yes.
But Allah, aka Muhammad, copying Jesus, because Jesus said 600 years before Muhammad, he is the light of the world. And then Jesus again.
In which book is this? The one you're showing?
You don't know your book?
The one you're showing me now.
This is John 8.
John 8. Okay, so you're showing me this. Can I ask you a question in Numbers 23 verse 19?
Why do you want to change topic? What is that?
It says in Numbers 23 verse 19 that God is not human, that he should not lie.
You see,
not a human being.
You just answered yourself. He is not a human. He is not a man who lie. It doesn't say he is not a man. It says he is not a man who lie. Secondly, we don't believe that God is a man. We believe that God become a man, not God is a man. So you have a wrong understanding of the Bible in either way. So the Bible doesn't say that God is a man. The Bible says that God, he humbled himself. He took the likeness, the flesh of the likeness of a human being. So God, he took the image of a man. He humbled himself. God is not a man. And nowhere it says God is a man. God, he become a man. The world become a man. Not the opposite. Not the man become God. When you came here, you said to me, where Jesus says I'm God. So if I say now I'm God, does that make me God?
No.
What make Allah God then for you?
What do you mean?
Well, I just said to you, if I say I'm God, does that make me God? You said no. Why you said that? Because obviously, in order to be God, I have to do what God do, correct?
Yes.
Can Allah do what God do?
Yes.
Prove it. Go ahead.
Because of the things he can do which we cannot.
Name one for me.
The Red Sea parting.
Who said that this is Allah? This is the God of the Bible.
So who is it?
The God of the Bible cannot be Allah for a very simple reason. First of all, the nature. Your God is not a spirit. Is he a spirit?
Spirit meaning?
Spirit, you know what spirit is?
Yeah.
Spirit is something is invisible, and it is a life being which is present in this case, the holy divine God. So is your God Allah is a spirit?
Yes.
No, according to Islam, Allah is not a spirit.
Where does it say that?
You see, the Muslim, they learn about the religion from Christian Prince. That's why they are ignorant. You can go right now and you can search in Google. You will find that Allah is not a spirit. In fact, if you say that, you are not a Muslim. You are apostate. So I have good news for you.
Where does it say that it's not a spirit?
Everything in Islam is about Allah not being a spirit. This is a guy who come to me here, and he went to the Muslim scholars to ask them this the funny question here. He is debating with a Christian and asking, does God, which means Allah here, have a spirit? I'm debating with the Christian, and he said to me that God has a spirit. My question, is God, Allah, have a spirit? Answer, no. Allah is not a spirit. The spirit is, or soul, is not one of the attributes of Allah. Do you see it?
Yes.
The God of the Jews, you can open the first page of Genesis, chapter number 1. You will see that God is spirit. So God is a spirit for the Jewish people and the Christians. And Jesus mentioned that many times in the Bible. Your God is a spirit. So who is the one who did the miracle for Moses? The God who have a spirit. He's a spirit. Your God is not. So it's not the same God. So now name for me one thing your God can do. It turned to be the story of Moses is not about Allah. Secondly, if your God Allah, He is God, shouldn't He knew the education of, like, 10 years old, 15 years old, go to school? According to your God, the baby created from semen, and the semen become a dead blood. And then the dead blood became a lump, and the lump become a flesh, and the like a bones. And then we cover the bones with the flesh. Your God, He is copying a phrase from the Bible, but He is mixing it up, and that exposes Him. In the Bible, there's a person who is meditating about God, saying, you cruel me like a yogurt. You make me bones, and then you cover my bones. It's a meditation about what God He can do. It's not about how He created. Here, your God is talking about how He created the baby. Look at this. What kind of God? He claimed that He is God, but He do not know how the baby is created. Shall we send Allah to elementary school to learn how the baby is made?
Which part of it is wrong?
All of it.
Does it say in the Bible something similar to this?
I just told you, but this is wrong. This is not what the Bible says. The Bible is a man meditating to God, saying, you grew me like yogurt. You made me bones, you clothed me. But this is not God talking about how He's created. He's speaking to His God, thank you for making me. Here is talking about how the sperm, this is supposedly God is talking, how the sperm become a dead, thick blood. And then the dead blood became a lump. And then the lump become a flesh, bones. And then the bones was closed by flesh. Here, according to this, the semen become blood. Can you show me one scientist, one doctor in the world say semen become a blood as a first stage of the baby making? Are you there?
Yes.
What happened? Did you sleep? Wake up.
What was your question?
Who? Can you show me Can you show me one scientist, one doctor in the world agree that the semen become dead blood, and then the dead blood become lump or lump?
Okay, so that blood in Arabic, what is the word
What?
to say in Arabic? What is the word to say blood?
علقة.
Sorry,
علقة.
but
علقة
that
is
word that word
when you cut yourself, if you cut your skin, the dry blood on your skin, that is علقة.
but that word can mean cannot necessarily always mean blood.
It's always mean necessarily blood. That's why your translation say that. We can open the dictionary in Arabic. It says that. And this is not the only mistake. Then this clot, the semen does not become anything. The semen go to the women, fertilize the egg, and the egg will start multiplying. The semen will dissolve, will deliver the DNA, fertilize the egg, which means activated, and then the egg itself will start multiplying cells. Is not the semen will become something else.
Which part does it say?
It says here, nutfa, become a blood. Nutfa is the semen. If we go right now to the hadith and we type the word nutfa, how many days the semen can live? Do you know? Inside the women.
No.
You can you search for me in YouTube and in Google, please, and tell me what it says. Oh, like searching in Google, how many days the semen of the man live inside the women?
Up to 5 days.
Thank you. Your prophet, he claimed that semen stay inside the women for 45 nights. Do you see it? Your prophet saying that. 45 nights. Was Muhammad telling the truth? And not only that, according to Muhammad, the semen will be collected all this time. So the woman, she is collecting semen for 45 nights. Do you see it? But you search Google yourself, and it says that impossible. It's 5 days only, maximum. So Dr. Muhammad, who he claimed he learned this knowledge from God, obviously he is making a lie, making up a lie. So if we ask ourselves now, Dr. Muhammad versus Dr. Google, which one will win? Are you there?
Yes.
So which one is telling the truth? And look what your prophet says, a drop of semen. But every drop is millions of semen. What a drop. It's only one semen fertilized the egg. And the semen is in the womb. The woman, she is collecting semen in her womb. Okay. That's good. So we have to say Dr. Muhammad is fabricating up stories. He is not doctor. He is not a prophet. He is a false person. Why the woman, she is collecting semen, she is going to make shish kebab?
Okay.
Uh,
Can I ask you another question?
well, what we would do with this one now?
I admit I don't know this.
But now you know. What do you think?
I will study it.
But I know, but I'm showing you the reference in front of you. What do you think about what I showed you? Can you be
I have
prophet of,
question.
can you be prophet of God and you say stupid things and you lie to people claiming knowledge? Is that possible?
In which book is that?
This is all over. This is here Sahih Muslim.
He's patiently waiting, so he will answer all your questions.
Who is talking to me? Your
Can
wife?
my mom.
Your mom. What did she want to say?
She's talking to me, asking me to ask more questions if I have to.
Okay, ask more question. Go ahead.
So in the book of Deuteronomy it was revealed to the Jews, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So, and it says to put to death to those who entices anyone to worship another god.
Uh-huh.
So why do Christians not follow the Old Testament laws and rulings?
So do you want us to kill you?
No.
But you're asking me to kill you now.
But why do they not follow it?
No, this is, first of all, this is the law given to the Jews, and the Jews, they have their own government, they have their own king, and Moses was their prophet and their king, so they can practice the law. You know, this is the law given to the Jews. You said to me yourself, this is given to the Jews. You said that, right?
Yeah.
So what is given to the Jews is given to the Jews. Even your prophet, your religion, says that Allah gave the Torah to the Jews, gave the gospel to the Christians, correct?
Yes.
So those who've been given a book, they follow the book. So for us, we accept the Old Testament. We accept the Old Testament to be part of our faith, but it doesn't mean everything being said to the Jews we have to do it, because what it says for the Jews to survive, it not necessarily meant for us. This is why Jesus said to them. Jesus said to them, "It says to you, eye for an eye, but I say to you." So the law say to the Jews, not necessarily is going to be work for us, even though we accept, you know, the Ten Commandment and all, actually everything God He says we accept. There's no question about that. But there's a law given to the Jews. The Jews have to practice, and the law was not given to us. We have nothing to do with it. However,
So
I wanna ask you the same question. In the same books you are talking about, the books of the Jews, it says that they cannot eat camel. Why Muhammad eating camel?
because it was for the Jews.
What?
It was for the Jews.
What for the Jews? What do you mean?
What was your question?
The Jews don't eat camel meat. It's forbidden for them.
Yeah.
Why your prophet, he eat camel meat? Is he following Moses?
Because he's not a Jew.
See? I mean, a second ago, you said to me why you don't follow it, but second after, you said to me you don't follow it. But I thought the Muslim, they say that.
I
thought the
understand why
Muslim.
you don't follow
I
it.
thought the Muslim, they say that Moses was a Muslim. We Christian, we don't believe that Moses, as you say. So if he was a Muslim, then why Allah made it lawful for the Muslims to eat camel, but not lawful for the Jews to eat camel? Can you tell me why?
Does it say in the Quran that you cannot eat camel?
You don't know what the Quran says about camel?
Where does it say?
So do you agree that you Muslims eat camel? Yes or no?
Yes.
So why you agree without knowing where it is?
But where does it say that you can't eat camel?
Well, there's many places. Let us see.
In the Quran.
You know Arabic?
No.
All right. Do your mother know Arabic?
No.
All right. Because I was going to show you, but anyway. All right.
My mom is a Christian.
There's no woman. She is a Christian. She will marry a Muslim man, my friend.
No, both my parents are not Muslim.
Ah, okay. I see. So why you become a Muslim? Somebody lied to you?
Maybe.
Okay, we will find out. So if we go and we read, you will see your prophet is practicing eating the meat of the camel.
Where?
Do you see it?
Mm.
Hmm.
Yes.
Okay. So why Muhammad is not following Moses? Why the Muslim they
But
ask
does
us,
it say
why the Muslim ask
my
us why we don't follow the law of Moses when their prophet don't follow the law of Moses? Your prophet he broke all the law of Moses starting from the Ten Commandments. Muhammad he went to his own son wife, he flirted with her when she is married. But isn't it the Bible command not to look at a woman she is not yours? A man shall not commit adultery, a man shall not kill, a man shall not do murder, lie. All those things Muhammad did it. And look, not only that, as long as I prove to you that Muhammad he eat camels, Muhammad he claimed that camels are made of shaitan. So how they are made of shaitan? And we eat them. Shayateen, hold on. خلقت الإبل You are eating shaitan. Let us see. I have a problem with my keyboard. Do you see the screen? Muslims are forbidden to pray in the place of camels. Why? Because they are created from shayateen, Satans. What do you think? So camels are made from shaitan and then we eat them? And then we drink their urine. Muhammad, he command you to drink camel urine, not only to eat their meat. So you are drinking the urine of shaitan. What do you think?
No comments.
You want to still be a Muslim and drink the piss of shaitan? Like Muhammad?
I will still research about this.
But did you like the taste of the piss of shaitan?
No,
Why you don't try it? Did you try it?
no.
Why not? You're a Muslim now. Do you prefer Pepsi Cola over the piss of shaitan?
No,
You like Pepsi shaitan more than Pepsi Cola, or which one?
none.
You don't like Pepsi Cola too?
Can I go back to the first question I asked you?
What first question you asked me?
I asked you where in the Bible it says Jesus is God. So you said that God became a man, not the man became a God.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and?
So God took on the form as a man, which is Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
But it says that God cannot be a man.
Who said? Who says cannot be? Who said that? Where it says? The verse you call me, it says God is not a man who lie, because man lie. Man is a sinner. Nowhere it says God cannot. God can be as we wish. He's God. He's Almighty. Who is going to tell God what he can be, what he cannot be?
So
Me? Who is
in
going to...
Hosea 11, Hosea 11 verse 9, it says, "I'm God and not a man." Correct?
read the verse for us. Go ahead.
I will not carry out my fierce anger, nor will I devastate Ephraim again. For I am God and not a man, the Holy One among you. I will not come against their cities.
Okay. Is this what we
Is
say?
this
Okay. He is not a man,
and
but
wait?
listen. Did I say to you that God is a man, or I said God become a man?
You said God became a man.
Okay. So if when the Bible says God is not a man, he is speaking about God is not a man. This is not what God is. God is not a man. But God, he can come to us, and he did as a man. So the Bible says, for God, he humbled himself. He humbled
So
himself.
meaning God
There's,
became a man.
there is only one God. I will go with your logic. Is Allah is a man?
No.
So when Allah, he make himself another Allah, how many Allah you have?
One.
How is that if he make himself other Allah?
How?
Allah will change. He will through his body, and he will jump inside different body, and he will come to the Muslims, and he will say to them, I am Allah. They will say to him, we seek refuge by Allah from you. You are shaitan. This is a hadith in front of you. So Allah will come to them in a shape other than the one they knew. Do you see it? Do you see?
I'm reading.
Do you see the word shape? Do you see it? Allah will come to them in a shape other than the one they knew. So now, according to your logic, if God come to us as a man, he is how many God we have? I will ask you the same question then. How many God you have? Here we go. He's taking other shape. And what happened to the first shape? Get killed? Died? Thrown in the garbage? What happened? What do you think? Allah, he changed his shape. The Muslim, they think he is shaitan. He say, we seek refuge with Allah from you. Imagine.
Because he came in a different shape.
Thank you very much. So is that why you reject Jesus to be your God? Because he come to you in different shape, but he is the true God?
Okay, I'm not done with my question. So you said that God became a human and that he's not human.
Is Allah is a human?
So God became human. Does that not make him a human?
Sure, why not? But still he's holy. Did Jesus
So he
commit?
became a human.
Did Jesus?
So God
Okay.
became a
When God became a human, was he able to make the blind see? Yet he is a human.
when God became a human, was he able to make the blind see?
Yeah. When he
Yes.
became a human,
Yes, he did.
did he lose his power to be able to do what God do? He can do still what God do. So when Jesus, he controlled the storms. When Jesus in the Quran tell you, he can tell you what you hide in your houses. Is that the act of a person, a human, or the act of God? So he is in the flesh as a human, yes, but still he is the Holy Lord. To make it simple for you, when the angel came to Muhammad, according to Muslims, according to your religion, Jibreel, he came to Muhammad as a man. Is that correct?
Jibril, he came to Muhammad as
As a man, human being.
when?
You do not know the story of your prophet? He converted to Islam, you do not know?
I know.
Okay. So did Jibreel
Yes.
come to Muhammad
So,
as a...
wait, your question was, did angel Jibril come to Muhammad as a man?
Yes. Did he came as a man or not?
Yes. Yes, he did.
Okay. Is he now an angel or a man?
He's an angel.
But he's a man. So you see, your logic doesn't work then. Because if you deny that God can be a man, or he cannot be a man, and he is God in the same time, you are saying to me that the angel who is less power than God, he can be an angel and a man in the same time. So is it possible that the angel is more powerful than God?
Okay.
Additional to that, when Jesus in the Bible forgives sin, is that authority of a prophet or God?
Sorry?
When Jesus, he forgives sin, he forgave sin. Is that the work of God or the authority of a man? Can I forgive your sin? I cannot.
No.
I can't even forgive
Only
my
God.
own sin. Okay. So when Jesus, he forgives sin, did he claim that he is God by doing that?
In a way, yes.
The Quran says, وَمَنْ يَغْفِرُ الذُّنُوبِ, who is going to forgive sin except Allah? So the Quran confirms that only God. So if Jesus forgives sin, Jesus said, not only he says, I am God, he did the work of God, the act of God, the power of God, but the whole Quran says that the only one who can forgive sin is God. No one can do that beside God. All those verses saying the same. So when Jesus says to somebody, or a woman, or a man, go and your sin is forgiven, Jesus is speaking that he is God. Why the Jews even they want to kill him? Is that because he's saying I'm a prophet? No. Because he is saying I'm God. I forgive sin. So what do you think? You still want to be a Muslim? Drink piss, the camel piss?
Doesn't make me not want to become one, but I will have questions.
But you see, what I noticed that you are like trying to escape all the embarrassment in Islam. If the Muslim, they say to you that Jesus is a prophet, correct?
Yeah.
So why Jesus forgiving sin? Why the Quran, in the same time the Quran, Allah making a wish, saying, may Allah forgive your sin. Allah is asking who? To forgive the sin of Muhammad.
Who is the you that is referring to?
Muhammad. Just to show you another ignorant in the chat, he is saying, CP, you sound like a Muslim that are trying to speak logic, as if you're trying to make sense of the Quran. Well, thank God you are not the one who want to speak to Muslims, because nobody will listen to you then, you're an idiot. Jesus, when he debate the Jews, he is showing them that their understanding does not make any sense. And this is what we are doing with the Muslims. And you are an idiot. So when I show him from the Quran, this is the book he believes in. If I show him from the Bible, he don't believe in it anyway. So you will spend your day, he will say, oh, I don't care, I don't believe in this book. This book is corrupt. This is what they say to them. So don't be stupid and come. Don't come here, just leave. If we ask you how many Muslims left Islam because you spoke to them, give me the number. Because you're smart and intelligent, Christian Prince, you know, you're trying to make sense of the Quran. Why we cannot make sense of the Quran? We can. We can make sense of a humor, make it laughable, stupid, appear as it is. So when the Muslim, he see how stupid his book, then he will not listen to the corruption of that book. He will start listening to the Bible. So this is why Jesus says, don't throw your Jews under the feet of the pigs, because they will make mockery of it. I don't know where I get these people from. Everybody is coming here to teach you how to talk to Muslims, but they never did. So what do you think, my friend?
I accept what you said.
So Jesus forgives sin. Allah asking other Allah to forgive sin of Muhammad. Do Allah have authority to forgive sin really? This is a wish. This is a prayer. No, he don't. May that Allah may forgive your sin. What is this? This is supplication. This is cannot be God talking. But the verse here is saying that Allah is talking.
Okay.
Still you want to be a Muslim? Be brave. Be brave. They lied to you. It's obvious.
I will still take into account what you brought up to me and find out more about it. But it brought some light to me.
All right. But what that will do? Are you going to stay as a Muslim Abdul who kiss a black stone and go around the bathroom believe that this is the house
I
of God?
I don't know, but I will still study what you have told me.
But isn't it enough what I taught you, that Allah cannot be God? God, He did not know how the baby is made.
What you told me is just you brought up and told me what is wrong, what is you feel is wrong, but I will still study on my own and see if it's valid enough.
What about you invite the one who converted you to Islam to talk to me? And you sit and you listen, and you will see he cannot answer anything. All what he said to you, it's a lie. What do you think about this offer?
Okay.
Can you bring, is he a sheikh?
I don't think so, but he's a student of knowledge.
Bring him here and you will see he is not a student and he have no knowledge. And everything he said to you, it's a lie. Give me the reason he made you think that Muhammad is a prophet. He told you. Tell me just some of what he told you to convince you.
How he fought for the religion.
Muhammad did not fight for religion. Muhammad fought for sex and women and money. A person who fight for religion. Let me make it simple for you. If you are a prophet who believe only in God and only God, His name is Allah, do you accept if I give you $5, I can stay pagans?
Huh?
To make it simple, let us say you are a prophet of God. And you are a true prophet. And I believe in stones. I kiss stones. I say this stone is my God. You come to me, you have a sword. You say, believe in Allah or I will kill you. And then I say to you, if I give you $5, you will let me believe in my God, the stone? You say yes. Is that really what a prophet of God will do? I give him some money, he will let me. Okay, this is what Muhammad did. If you go in the Quran claims the Christians are worshiping Jesus. But the Quran says if the Christians give us $5, they can worship Jesus. We can bribe Muhammad, and then we can stay worshiping whoever we wish. If we pay, you have no problem with us worshiping Jesus. Do you see it? We can buy your prophet. We can buy your prophet for 5 hamburgers. We buy him a sandwich. We buy him a horse. We give him some gold and silver, and still we can worship whoever we want. So he knew, according to him, that we are worshiping false God. Yet he accepts if we pay him some money, no problem. If we don't pay him, he will kill us. So was he fighting for God or he's fighting for his pocket? What do you think?
I cannot focus on this anymore. But
Why you cannot focus, my friend? You see, the Muslim, they lie to you. You see, you're a man, you're a growing man, you're not a kid. So focus with me. I asked you a second ago, if I pay you $5 and you are a prophet of Allah, is it okay if I worship idols and you let me worship if I pay you? You said no. So what is the exchange of faith for Muhammad? Money.
So sorry. I have I'm diagnosed with ADHD, and this is I can't focus on this anymore. But I have
All
taken
right.
down what you brought up just now.
All right, my friend. I
I took
understand
down
that you have a health issue. I'm trying to help you. I assure you that the Muslims, they lie to you. All right. I love you in the name of Christ,
but
and I'm trying to
I have
help you.
taken down what I've
Um,
taken down what you told me
yeah.
from the Hadith and the Quran, and I will look more into it.
Okay. But I want you to know that you exchanged the true Lord with the devil. Muhammad is nothing but the devil. And I can show you. I advise you to come always to listen to me. Do you know my channel on YouTube?
Do I know what?
My channel on YouTube and Rumble? Or Rumble?
I know on YouTube.
So guys, somebody give him the link for my channel on YouTube so he can subscribe. I advise you to watch my videos. Join me anytime,
I
anytime you
already
want. I will be happy to talk to you. All right? But I say to you, you have to think about salvation. Muhammad is a false man. He is evil man. The Lord, the Messiah, he said to us, from their fruits you shall know them. I understand you have a health conditions, and that's why they are taking advantage of you. But you should know that even if we are ignorant about scriptures, the fruits will expose who we are. So if Jesus is God or not, that will be decided by his fruit. We study the fruit of Jesus, we will find this is the fruit of God, not the fruit of a man. For all men are sinners, but Jesus is not. When we study the fruit of Muhammad and so-called Allah, we will find that this is the religion of the devil, teaching us even how to rent women. You can rent women in Islam. Rent, rent prostitution. In fact, prostitution is allowed in Islam. You can even cheat. You can lie. You can lie to your wife. The wife, she can lie to her husband. If we teach you to, this is the core of a social or society. For every house now is based on lying. I lied to my wife. My wife lied to me. Everybody lied to everybody. It's a society of lies. And Jesus made it so clear. You say yea, yea, or nay, nay, which means say the truth always. Don't even take an oath. For anything more is from the devil. He is the father of all lies. So when Muhammad allow you to lie, and he claimed that lying is the the shield of faith, Muhammad, he confirmed that he is Satan. So I'm warning you, you are following Satan. He's not even he is not even a good man in any way, any mean. He is Satan himself. So be careful. All right?
Okay.